Prismatic Evolutions is really close to breaking its all-time highs, at least for the Elite Trainer boxes, and Surging Sparks products are also continuing to rise and actually are hitting all-time highs. Even though we have this news about reprints, Surging Sparks continues to go up in value, and I'm actually pretty surprised what they hit. So I'm just going to go over the price of these products, give you guys my thinking and my just, I guess, thoughts of these products, the prices, where I see them going, and those sort of things. So first here we have normal Elite Trainer boxes. They have hit 145. Now this is very close to their all-time high. You can see market price. It looks like a big difference, but it's only by like $5. But yeah, lowest listed is 145. So if you compare it to what it hit previously before the set was released, it was at 150. So we are just $5 away from this matching its all-time high before the set was released. And this set is only a little bit over a month old now. So very quick rebound from when it dropped. And I remember telling you guys, a month ago when it hit $100, I said, you know what, even though it's double MSRP, I still think it's gonna rebound. To me, it was obvious, but a lot of people didn't want to buy it because it was still double MSRP. Well, if you didn't buy it, now it's up 40%. So yeah, this was sort of expected, in my opinion. But a lot of people still didn't buy it because it was too expensive, because is double MSRP. But if you know, MSRP, like me, doesn't really mean anything. So I bought and have bought recently Elite Trainer boxes at $100 and under, and yeah, they're at 140 now, at 145 actually, and they're going to continue to go up. Now when you look at the supply of these on the 5th page here, they hit 150, which is the all-time high. I think it's probably going to take maybe 2 weeks to do that, maybe a little bit less, but there is a decent amount of supply. You can see the lowest listed here, there's 30 available. But yeah, if you go through all these pages, I'm not going to count all of them, but with people listing every single day or whatever, I suspect maybe around 2 weeks, a little bit more to hit its all-time highs. But it could definitely be quicker because things are starting to rebound and we don't have this like huge amount of supply being dumped. So yeah, it could be quicker than that, but I would say around 2 weeks would be, I think, a pretty good estimation of how long it's going to take to hit its all-time high. But we will see. If it's quicker than that, I'll definitely update you guys and make a video. But yeah, it's already at 145, so it's moved up pretty quickly. Now next here we have the binder collections. Now the binder collections, at least comparing to 151, I've always compared it to 151, but binder collections seem to perform extremely well because the binder does hold a premium. People want these binders to have for their just collection, to be able to put their cards in, Prismatic Evolutions cards, whatever they want, and you can really only get them from this product. So I really like this product, and I think they're going to perform even like pretty similarly, at least it looks like here, to 151, because 151 binders are now $150. And I see these going to $100 here relatively quickly. You can see right now they are at $80, which is actually what their all-time high was. So it's already retraced back to what it was before, because it did drop all the way down to around like sub 60, and now it's at $80. So you can see the growth here is pretty similar to the Elite Trainer boxes, and I really think these are going to jump here to 100 relatively soon. You can see here on the 5th page they basically hit $100. You can look at all the supply for these. I'm not going to count all of them, but yeah, I think it's around the same thing. Going to probably take a couple of weeks, maybe a little bit more, to hit that $100 mark. But I do suspect it's going to happen. But yeah, you can see all the supply here until it hits 100, but I'm not going to count. Next, we have poster collections. Now, I've always said this, poster collections, they're not my top product. I do have, like, not a crazy amount, but I have a decent amount of these because I was just able to get them for such under market, where it was just like an obvious buy, because the price I bought these at, I can instantly sell them and make a profit. So that's the only reason why I bought them, because other than that, these just don't perform that well compared to like other products like the binder collections or normal Elite Trainer boxes. And we see that with 151. If you compare Elite Trainer boxes, poster collection boxes, binder collection boxes, poster collections have performed the worst because 151 right now, the poster collections are actually pretty much the exact same price as Prismatic poster collections. So yeah, they're just not the best product, but if you can find a good deal for them, then I would say it's a buy. But other than that, if you're just buying like market price, this would be like the last thing I'd pick up. I'd rather pick up a binder collection or just normally trainer box. And you can see here, I'm on the 6th page, and they go up to what, like $45. There's a decent amount of supply of these. They are selling like quite decent amount, like 15 a day. But yeah, it's not going to skyrocket anytime soon, like I see with the binder collections or just normal Elite Trainer boxes. So yeah, this is not my favorite product, but it's all right. Next here, we have the surprise boxes. These were $105 at one point. Now they've retraced back to 75 bucks because it did dip all the way down to around $60 and it's gone up. So if you do, I mean, it's not going to show it here, but $15, or it's gone up around $10 from, or $10 to $15 since it's dropped. In that amount of time, I mean, it's only been a few weeks. That's pretty good. It shows that, the supply of these wasn't that crazy. They didn't get totally just dumped and scalped. I mean, it definitely, somewhat happened here, as you can see, like a ton of people bought, but yeah, it's already retraced back. So these are 75 bucks. If you go and look at the supply, same thing. I'm not going to count all of these, but you can see here, it is going to go up relatively quickly to 80 bucks. So you can see not much here. Then on the next page, you can see we do hit $80. So it's going to be sort of quick for it to go up. And you go to the next page, you can see here we hit 85 bucks, and here there's not that much supply either. Next page, you can see here we go to low 90s, still not that much supply on this page, and every day they're selling around 20 to 30, so it's selling decently. And yeah, so this one is probably gonna go up pretty quickly. I would say pretty similarly to binder collections. I think they're going to jump relatively around the same time to around 100 bucks, and go back to their all-time highs here, because the promos are actually holding their value pretty good. And as Prismatic Evolutions products continue to rise, the packs are going to go up in value, and the cards are still pretty valuable. So yeah, I think this is going to retrace its highs probably, I would say, in 2-3 weeks, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, these ones are selling a decent amount. And yeah, there's just not that much supply of these. Next, these ones are pretty comparable in my opinion to poster collections, but they actually have gone up a decent amount, because these were around like 35 bucks not too long ago, and now they're above 40 across the board. The Leafeon, the Sylveon, the Glaceon, they're all 40 bucks and above now. So they have gone up. These ones are similar to poster collections. I don't like them as much. I don't have many of these, but they're all right. They're pretty much on par with the posters in my opinion. Now, going to Surging Sparks, I'm very surprised this is now $270. That's pretty crazy. If you think about it, that's more expensive than Astral Radiance booster boxes, pretty much the same price as Brilliant Stars booster boxes, and more expensive than Silver Tempest booster boxes. And Surging Sparks, we have this reprint. We know it's coming. It's confirmed. It's hit 270. It's very surprising, in my opinion. I really thought, it was going to maybe hit around 250 and stay there before it gets reprinted, but it has gone all the way up to $270, which is pretty insane to think about. And also the Elite Trainer boxes have hit all-time highs of $90. These were $80 for a while, but as you can see here, they've gone all the way up to $90, which is the lowest listed. So that's just an overview of Prismatic Evolutions and Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is the more surprising one that's continuing to go up because we have the reprint news. Prismatic, I mean, if you honestly didn't think it was going to go up from $100 in Elite Trainer box, I think that's crazy. I mean, the value of the set is still like $8 grand. So to me, it was obvious that it was going to happen. That's why I bought it. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Just wanted to update you guys on prices. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.